Jesus is speaking to his disciples, and I am sure that in his daily interaction with them, he learned a lot about human nature. And one of the things that we do often and very well is compare ourselves to each other and look at life as a competition. That somehow, I compare myself with my brother, with my sister, and it is somehow a competition. That God loves me more than he loves you. Or with whatever, if you're in work, the work that I do is better than the work that the guy in the next office does, or who's, on the other side of the factory. We love to compare, and we look at things often in terms of competition. These can have, bring benefit to us, but life in the kingdom is not like that. And Jesus tells these stories, and it will shine a light on our own humanity, but most importantly, on the very nature of God. When Jesus tells this parable, it is one that you can look at from many different angles and take many notes and learn a whole lot. But before God, each and every one of us has an equality and a dignity. I've lived in Latin America, and I lived there in the 80s, at a time when it was called the theology of liberation, or liberation theology. And the liberation theology recovered something for our Catholic Church that even Pope John Paul II remarked. In liberation theology, the idea is that God saves God's people. That we look at it as a competition, that God is going to save me, but somebody who might worship in a different church or have a different outlook might not have the same benefit. In this theology that they look at, it is God saves God's people. And if you look at the Old Testament idea of salvation, God is going to save God's people. If we can become part of that, what a blessing. But not everyone is going to look like me. Not everybody is going to have the same resume, the same experience, the same insight, or the same journey. If that is the case, then God is indeed the one who is in charge. God is indeed the one who leads. It is God who saves. And it's up to us to become a part of that people, bringing our own gifts and asking pardon for our own shortcomings. May we see ourselves as part of this people of God on a journey together, each with our differences and each with our own need to ask forgiveness for our own shortcomings. In this parable where the workers try to compare themselves one to another in a competition that doesn't even touch the heart of the one who owns the land and who gives the benefits, may we find ourselves among those who have been rewarded because of our faith and because of our life.